Hi everyone, this is DM Yaknam again. This time we're going to talk about our third and final warrior subclass from the second edition Player's Handbook, the Ranger. A Ranger is best described as a woodsman, a sort of warden of the forest. In order to be a Ranger, one must be human, elven, or half-elven. Furthermore, a Ranger must be good in alignment, and they have to have exceptionally good ability scores. As you can see here, they must have at least a 13 strength, a 13 dex, a 14 constitution, and a 14 wisdom. Rangers have the same experience table as paladins, so it's a relatively high experience table. They also gain 1d10 for hit points, just like fighters and paladins do, until 10th level, at which point they gain 3 hit points every level after that. Rangers also gain multiple attacks with melee weapons based on their level, as all other warriors do. Rangers can learn to use any weapon, and they may also use any armor, learn to wear any armor at all. But wearing studded leather or lighter allows them to use a few unique abilities they have. Most notably is the ability to fight with a weapon in either hand. Now, we'll discuss this further in the chapter on combat, but for now, understanding that fighting with a weapon in either hand means that while you don't have a shield in your offhand, you are gaining an extra attack with that hand. They also gain the ability to hide in shadows and move silently. Both of these skills are modified by having a high dexterity, the type of armor worn, and even by your race if the character isn't human. Rangers can additionally learn to cast priest spells. Now, these priest spells are notably of the kind of priest magic that would be associated with a nature deity, and Rangers do not gain bonus spells for having a high wisdom. Rangers have a lot of other abilities that they can do as well, especially tracking. Being the expert woodsmen that they are, they gain tracking at first level and they become more skilled at tracking as they gain levels. They also have an understanding of creatures both wild and tamed. And this understanding of animals increases as they gain levels, and they have the ability to approach such creatures and try to keep the creatures calm and try to comfort the creatures so that the rangers may either avoid battle with them or perhaps even gain their trust and gain their companionship later on. Speaking of companionship, once a ranger reaches 10th level, even though he cannot build a fort or a castle or a keep, he does attract a very strange array of followers. These followers could be bears, they could be trents, which are living trees, they might be an elven fighter, they might be an intelligent falcon. There's a variety of the types of followers that a ranger could attract upon attaining 10th level. Most of these should fit the mood of the campaign and the style of followers that the ranger would be comfortable with. Now, rangers do have a code of ethics, very much like paladins, although not quite as strict as paladins. Rangers cannot hire henchmen or hire mercenaries before 8th level. They cannot, as I mentioned before, build a keep or a stronghold or a fortification. They also cannot actually own more treasure than they can carry. Rangers, like all warriors, use the warrior Thaco, meaning that they are excellent combatants, and their Thaco decreases 1 point for every level they attain. They also use the warrior saving throws, meaning that every other level their saving throws will decrease by 2 points. Overall, a ranger is an excellent class to play. This has been DM Yeknam saying a good ranger always knows where he's at. He's never lost. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. Until next time, goodbye.